Reality check, man, from a year device, you know, say aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, people, we see the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Right Honorable Andrew Holness, run out and he's saying that unemployment is at a all-time low in the history of Jamaica, where it now sits at 4.5%. So I have the Prime Minister on a clip. So I'm going to play the Prime Minister. And after the Prime Minister is finished, then we will dissect it on the other side. Okay? Take it away.
Now you would have heard the great news. Jamaica's unemployment rate is 4.5%. That's the lowest unemployment rate in the history of Jamaica. We are now close to full employment. As Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation, this is the best news that our economy can have. It means that our economy continues to expand, but what really means is that more Jamaicans have income. It means that more Jamaican families can do much better than they were doing before. We are building Jamaica. It means that more Jamaican families can do much better than they were doing before. We are building Jamaica.
Okay, family. Those were the words of the Prime Minister. So let us dissect for the Jamaican people, home and in the diaspora. Prime Minister heard, hi everyone. By now you should heard the great news. Jamaica's unemployment rate is now at an all-time low at 4.5%. This is the lowest unemployment rate in the history of Jamaica. We are now close to full employment. As Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation, this is the best news our economy can have. It means that our economy continues to expand. It means that more Jamaican families can do much more better than they were doing before. We are building Jamaica. Those are the words of the Prime Minister. It means that our economy continues to expand. But what it really means is that more Jamaicans have income. It means that more Jamaican families can do much more better than they were doing before. We are building Jamaica. Those were the words of the Prime Minister, not my word. But we are here to dissect it. The reality is that I want to ask the PM, and I don't know if anybody else detect this, but I don't know if the Prime Minister is suffering from amnesia. And when I say amnesia, make I just put it out there. I don't know if the Prime Minister is suffering from memory loss. I don't know if the Prime Minister is suffering from memory loss. Because I ask, I don't know if the Prime Minister and Nigel Clark just go to them bed and come up the next day and just say we're going to tell the Jamaican people them this. Is this some nursery rhyme? That's what I would like to know. Is this some nursery rhyme? Hey, diggle, diggle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jump over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun and the dish run away with the spoon. Eh? Is this some nursery rhyme? You just out of the blues. Economy, our unemployment is at an all-time low. And the Andrew Holness administration now at 4.5%. So I'm wondering if this is like some nursery rhyme or some joking thing. But let me give you the reality. Because I guess probably the reality now match up with you because you no live uptown, gated community, 17-bedroom apartment, and money and no phone no problem. Because I saw no see taxpayer money, I saw no thief it. Probably it's different. And again, remember it's to Jamaica. So we have to try to differentiate which of the Jamaica he's talking. If he's referring to the uptown Jamaica, probably if he's referring to the uptown Jamaica, then probably it would make some sense. Because them not feel for nothing. Them all right. Them business, they run. Them get concession for bringing them goods in the country. So them all right. But if it's the other 99.9% of Jamaica, to me, that the unemployment rate is good at all 10%. So let I give you the reality. Only 47% of the equipment in our public hospital all over Jamaica is working. Or as the article says, fully functioning. Only 47% of the equipment in our public hospital sector fully functioning in Jamaica. So it simply means we still have people at Cornwall, Public, Victoria, they sleep on floor. Because that was the last. They not even have beds. They not even have beds. A lady talked to me from Montego Bay the other day and said, she don't know how she going to manage. Because not even supply you know having at the hospital to give to the people. That is the reality. That is the reality. 4.5% unemployment. The lowest. Distraction, man. Distraction and journalists because they know where they come. The Jamaican economy is doing so bad recently. Where Jamaican is living in dorms, fleeing across the Mexico border, run through Maca, barbed wire, sewage, guard dog, name it, just for a better life. Just recently. And all of a sudden, we did not aware of any huge development that is taking place in Jamaica. We didn't hear about that. Some huge plants or some processing plants and them thing there. That take place where the workforce turn over into that kind of employment. To see our unemployment does take a drastic plunge and reach a 4.5%. So I ask again, is this some nursery rhyme? Is this some hey diggle diggle cat and the figgle cow jump over moon? I'm just asking. Remember, we are still paying $6 billion, to import food in Jamaica. Now me I talk about them big fat carrot and tomato, onion, Irish, ginger. You see how them big and fat when they come down at Jamaica in a store there? Rice, cornmeal, flour, sugar, oil, name it. Steel, cement, board, material. We are spending $6 billion to import stuff in the country. What are we making off export? Things that we sell from the little backside and the little agriculture, rum and coffee. We are only making 1.2 billion. So we are not making no money. So from the get-go, we in a debt. Because we are outspending ourselves almost 5 times on export than what we are importing. So where is this economy doing good? Where is it doing good? I was just recently talking to a friend of mine. And let me give you the reality, Mr. Prime Minister. Down in Jamaica right now, But buy one of the smallest food, you know, the tiny food, the littlest box now of food, 600. That is the reality. A medium food now anywhere from $1,000 to $1,300, Mr. Price. A little regular fish food now anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000. Just the regular fish food. Cause friend tell me say she go buy a fish food and when she look at fish fillet and then say 1,500 for fish fillet. Those are the reality. So when we need to come with this nursery rhyme for deflect from what is out there in the media now, the corruption and the criminality of these politicians, especially these 6 that get caught, we know that this distraction, what you come out can do, you are aware that this information was gonna come out. So you try to come out, you come murky the water for we look on that. But we know say that's not real. That's not real. Let's be real Jamaicans, home and in the diaspora. We have our fellow citizen running away a few months ago in drone through the Mexico border. We know how dangerous that is. To go through wires, sewage, water, dogs, just name it. We did not aware that any massive development was taking place in Jamaica for this transformation of the workforce. We did not. So out of the blues, we hear that the unemployment is down to 4.5%. The US, you know, unemployment is down to 3.5%. That simply means to say we almost do better in the US, you know. If you check the statistics right here, so we only the 1% over the US. And if the US have how much million people. So the reality is this some nursery rhyme? The Prime Minister they pull off or some distraction? Because the reality is the last time here, the biggest job creation in Jamaica is coming. The last time I do my research and my check, that is it. Because the youth, them now go, they go work for your 13,000 a week. And your call center for them $3 an hour and they not do it. They not do it. Because you need to make a step into the... You cannot go and sit down around the negotiation table and allowing these investors to come in Jamaica. You give them 10 years. No tax. Tax free. And on top of that, you make them pay the Jamaican workers them what them feel like. So when the youth then say they now go, they go do it. They now go, they go work for that. Because you get 15,000 a week. One large food, I feel, it's 1,000 you buy for. And you go 5 days. You buy 5 food, 5,000. You left with 8,000. Supermarket, if you have rent, kids will go back to school. That not come out right yet. So the youth them now go work for that. So what you need to do is sit down with these investors that is coming into the country. If you're going to give them a 10-year tax break and you're gonna give them a concession where they bring in their equipment and their stuff in the country for free, you have to make them pay the people better. Them can't have it everywhere. You give them 10-year tax break. Then they're there for 10 years and then up here. You give them concession where them bring in all of them goods and their equipment and what they sell for free. On the back of me and other taxpayers because we have to foot that 6 billion. And on top of that, you're making them paying our people cheap labor. You give them cheap labor. 10-year tax break. Concession on their goods. We bring in them things for free. So what we get? What we get? We not get nothing. One use and abuse. My fellow Jamaicans, the Prime Minister of Jamaica and his administration, they give to the overseas investors who are doing business in our country, including the PSOJ, a 10-year tax break. So they have their business in Jamaica, and the government of Jamaica give them a 10-year tax break where they don't pay no tax at all. On top of that, he also gave them a concession where anything they bought for their business, it's for free. And on top of that, he included free labor. So for me and you as regular Jamaican to go out there and work for little or nothing. So what is in it for us? What is in it for the native? Now you see why the country is in such problem. Now you see why the youth them no want work. Now you see why the youth them just willing for just sit down on the corner, while I want spliff and drink a one drinks. Because them not see themselves in this 21st century working like a slave. And at the end of the day, it's not making up. By the time on the week for over, you're in more debt. Because you burn your weed, you drink your liquor, and you have to have food for the work. And when you check it up at the end of the week, after you put in so much work, there is nothing to show. They say encouragement sweeten labor, my friend. You can't give them everything. The investors can't have it all. And it's on you. Because you and your team sit down around the negotiation table before any investor put their foot in a Jamaica. You have to sign off on it and give them the go ahead. And you have to sign off on it and say, okay, me agree, man. You can pay them this. Is you agree, for them pay the citizens of Jamaica what them feel like, Because there is nobody can come in our country and decide that. That decision is on the Prime Minister and his team who negotiate with these people. So it's simple. I'm gonna give you a favor. I will give you the 10-year tax break and I will give you the concession where you bring in your goods free. But you have to pay me people good. What's in that, bro? What's in that? Is that too much for the Jamaican people? Is that too much for the Jamaican people? Eh? We give the investors, bro. We give them the 10-year tax break. They have them business and thing, and they're not going to pay any tax for the next 10 years. Also, we give them a concession where everything them bring in from a pin to an anchor in the country, it's for free. And on top of that, you want to give them the labor of the citizen for free too? Come on, man. Come on, Mr. Prime Minister. The people did not elect you for that. The people elect you, because they did believe in you. Because you say the word and you play on their emotion. And then think that you was the real deal. But it turned out to be that you was some tunt corn meal. You understand what I'm saying? Fake as ever, bro. You really do the people bad, man. You screw them. You screw them, man. Big time. The people buy into you, man. The people listen to you, bro. The people go the extra mile for you, bro. To make sure you get elected another time, bro. Because they believe in you. And for you to turn around and deal with the Jamaican people like that, bro. It's unforgivable, bro. It's unforgivable. It's unforgivable, man. As a young man, coming from my era, I did believe in you, bro. As a young man, coming from nothing to something, humble, poor, you know what I mean? Beginning, don't have no wealth, nothing. mother civil servant, father is a farmer. You know, I think that you would have the love, the care, you know, the art, the compassion for the people, knowing that you were once there. You are one of us, bro. Don't get it twisted. You are one of us. You're one of us, bro. You're not from no better stable than us, bro. You're one of us. And that's the reason why I think the people, you know, treat you the way they treat you. In terms of the people believe in you. But you really let down the people. You really let down the people, man. The people are hurting right now, bro. And you're not even trying to redeem yourself. You're just doubling down and continue to step in their neck. Continue to step in their neck, bro. It's a shame, man. It's a goddamn disgrace. It's a goddamn disgrace the way how you treat the Jamaican people. You know, a set of people who believe in you. And for you to turn around and do them like that, bro. It's unforgivable, man. It's unforgivable. It's unforgivable. Anyway, my people, remember, you know, to follow the movement. Aromatic Realistic TV. You can find me over YouTube. And we tell them, say, no man is an island. And no man stand alone. Are united, we go stand and trod the journey. Are divided, we go hit the pavement. Treat your fellow Jamaican with respect. Look out for your neighbor. Find out if him eat or him drink. Because at the end of the day, nothing what we have, we not carry it with we. We are just caretakers. The struggle is real, but we have to stand up in it like a lion. That's what the Ras would say. Lion paw. You have to stand in it. Because you can't run away from your problem or your troubles. Your midnight, your Jordan or your Red Sea. You have to take on that task. Because the only way you're gonna devour it is to take it on head on. Devour it and move on. If not, it's gonna come back to haunt you down the line. Until then, you know, a Jack and Good Road. Aromatic Realistic TV. Follow the movements. Much love. I'm out. Don't trick your people, Mr. Prime Minister. Don't do that, man. Just come clean to your people, man. Because some of my people, them still. That's it. Much love.